Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome. You know, it is a good day. It's a good Saturday because you know why? I finally got a chance to watch the special and last episode of Plus Size Elf. Yes, Plus Size Elf never disappoint me once again. You know, I've watched Plus Size Elf. I really do. I really love this show so much that I still to this day say this is the best anime of the summer. And I also appreciate Plus Size Elf for all the great thickness in anime. These characters are dependable as the best. Best group of characters you want to do it. And I said before on countless videos of Plus Size Elf, and it never disappoint me. It never disappoint me. Yeah, the fan service is there, which it should be. But it also demonstrates a good storyline. And with specials comes OVAs. And with OVAs, you give us something we want to talk about. Now, normally I get a little loud here, but I'm being nice. I'm being nice because the last video I got was 18 plus restricted. So I'm trying to play like a blend. I'm trying to blend in and be nice when I say, please give us a season 2. Watching Plus Size Elf has got me thinking it needs a season 2, even though it rushed, but it needs a season 2. Also, I do love the quality of these thick anime girls. Like, come on. These thick anime girls are proving to them like we're the new era of liking these girls. Like, you know, we went from anime milfs to the gilfs, so now we're like from thin to thick. So these thick girls come back. Now, we had a beach episode. We had one OVA with another beach episode, and I was looking forward to another OVA. And they get it. They did it so good that I'm jealous of Tomo. I am so jealous of the MC. And every time I watch Plus Size Elf, I always want to live the dream. I want to live the dream. We all watch anime characters and we always see where they go, and you always ask yourself, you know what? I wish I was him. I wish I was her. I wish I was in their shoes. And every now and then we get to see that. Now, in this OVA, they did it. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Plus Size Elf special episode 2 review. This is a special Plus Size Elf anime Plus Size Elf special number 2. So this is about to. So the first special we had, let me get that out of the way. So the first special we had was the beach episode. Now we in the second special episode, and everything is freaking right. We are now entering the world of rom-coms. And as a fan of rom-coms, we all know where this goes. Every rom-com, there's always a harem. Every rom-com leads to fan service. Every rom-com, you get one of those run-of-the-mills confessions. The little promises they made for one another. When it comes to rom-coms, it's always about picking the best girl you want to marry. Just like Nisekoi. It's when it comes to rom-com, there's always, again, the fan service. And by fan service, I'm talking about girl running to a guy and you see the girl's butt in the guy's face. Well, that's different. We see that. So now, this is a dream one. We got a rom-com moment where Tomo wakes up and he's living with 2 girls. He's living with 2 elves. He's living with the main elf and the dark elf. And by the way, I still say the dark-skinned elf is the hottest dark-skinned girl in anime history. I don't care. So he's living with these 2 girls, and it's sort of like a rom-com vibe. You got the one who's the class president, and that's how it happens when it comes to high school rom-coms. There's always a little depth where one of the girls that fell in love with the MC is actually the student council president. There's always going to be the student council president in love with the MC. That happens a lot. And there's always a childhood friend that has a crush on a guy. Again, this is rom-com 101, guys. It's one of those many rom-com vibes. Okay, so you got to see that. And, you know, I just love every cast in schoolgirl outfits. It's just... I love it. The entire cast of Plus Size Elf in school uniform is so freaking awesome. It's so freaking awesome. I want to scream, but it's Saturday. But damn, Dang, I wish I was him. I wish I was the MC. I keep saying it every time I watch Plus Size Elf. I wish I was the MC. So as they walk into school, like all rom-coms are, you know, we all get panty flashes. Like we did see it. Like you got one with the stripes, one with the fries pants. I'm like, oh my god. And you got the girls running to the guy and they're showing off their face. It's too much. It's funny. And like all rom-coms, again, we're going to teachers. Again, there's always a teacher that has a crush on the MCs. And then the teacher is playing the role of the main elf's aunt, who's like, after this, skip homeroom, come to me. And I'm like, dang, everybody has a crush on the MC. This is one of those harem. This is one big, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. Watching this special, this is just one big harem rom-com firework. You know, and I'm like, yo, come on, this is right. And like all fan service, you know how rom-coms are, where the guy bumps to the girl and she got a bucket and she's wet and you got that showing off all. They did that. Once they show all this, the whole cat just got a bucket and just splashed them. It's like, oh my god. And the whole reason why everybody loves the MC is because he made a promise. He'll marry the puggiest girl ever. And I'm like, yo. And then here come the ogre jumping through the window, and she's like, "Oh, he's gonna marry me because he proposed to me when he was little." I'm like, "This, what do you?" Okay, let me count the ways of this harem route. Let me count the ways. You got the two elves, the light and dark elf. You got the elf's aunt. You got the flower girl. You got the dog girl. You got the shark girl. You got the pig. You got the Cyclops. You got the dragon, the slime girl. You got the human girl. You got 12 girls in your slot. I said a Cyclops, yeah. You got 12 of the thickest girls ever in anime. You have 12 of them. Oh, and Dark Elf too. Yeah, 12 or 13. I miscounted, but I think it's 12 or 13. But again, you have that much. This guy has more harem girls than Basara from Shin Mimano Testament. I'm sorry, it gotta be said. Watching that rom-com parody of Plus Size Elf, I gotta say it. He's in the top 5 most harems in anime. Like, I understand it's a parody, but seeing him surrounded by gorgeous, thick, beautiful anime girls, like, come on. How can you not live the fantasy like that? I wish I was the MC. He's one of those characters where I watch a harem anime and I sit there and I watch it and I wish I was him. He's one of many. There's Rentaro from the 100 Girlfriends Who Really, Really Love You. There's Bashara from Shimano Testament. Rito from To Love Ru. The main guy from Harem Labyrinth in Another World. Hell, even the guy from Radio of Healer. This guy, Tomo, who literally got all these beautiful girls asking who he married. I'm like, I wish I was him. And it was funny because we went from a rom-com and then all the way to a High School of the Dead. Or Zom 100, Bucket List of the Dead. Because how the heck, we went from a happy romance vibe of a rom-com to now a horror of High School of the Dead. And by the way, I love High School of the Dead. That's one of my favorite zombie post-apocalyptic animes, is that Zom 100 and then Gaku Koraishi, aka School Life. Go watch it. But anyway, you got all these zombies coming out of it and they just thrive on calories. And I'm like, yo. That was the funniest thing I've ever seen. The calories of the dead. I actually want to see more of that. I'm not even kidding. I am so curious on that. Calories of the dead. Like, are we really gonna do this? We're really gonna do this. We went from a rom-com to a High School of the Dead. Please, can I see more? I want to see more of the calories of the dead because I was glued on it. Now, but it was all a dream. I mean, it was all because of that dark succubus girl who's dreaming, just taking rid of his powers. I mean, taking rid of him, making him fat again. But leave it to the dark elf once again to strip him and just have her imagine the MC naked. Doing that much so, the main elf wakes up and see two chocolatey characters. He's in the middle like sandwich. It's like seeing the MC being squished by two chocolatey anime girls. It's just like an ice cream sandwich. That's what it is. It's like an ice cream sandwich. Did I compare it? I'm sorry. I compared it. But it just looking at it looked like an ice cream sandwich. Think about it. You have the dark elf, you have the succubus dark elf, and then he's in the middle and he's squished by it. I'm like, this guy is like an ice cream sandwich. I wish I was him. It's like chocolate milk. You put the milk in, you put the Hershey in, you stir it up, and that's what it is. But overall though, this was a very special moment. Again, plus size elf never disappoint me. And like I said, when it comes to harems, this guy got a lot of harems. I mean, this guy got the harem of a lifetime. He's one of many who got the best harem. I mean, if you think about it, again, two elves, the shark girl, the pig, the cyclops, the dog, the dragon, the skeleton one, the human one, the cyclops, the pig, the ogre. This guy got multiple, like 13, 14 of these plus size girls. I mean, this guy is living the dream. And I wish I was him. I wish I was the MC. I'm not even kidding. I wish I wasn't kidding. But dang it. Talk about a special episode. I love it. I mean, from rom-com to a horror, and that ending is just fantastic. Now, I pray by the anime gods, give us a season 2. Please, give us a season 2. Give us a season 2. I understand it followed the manga. The manga was quick. I get it. But please, for a show like this that defines the landscape of like the thick anime girls, make it happen for the show, please. So I think that's the last of it, because they said we got 2 specials. We had the beach one and then this one. So we're not gonna get any more. But like I said, 10 out of 10 show, 10 out of 10 OVA, 10 out of 10 are all characters. What can I say? So thank you for watching that special preview anime review of the Plus Size Elf Special 2. And there's other shows that I'm going to still talk about in the fall. So thank you.